Hi.
Oh, we're getting into the swing of things again here.
Yes. Yes.
Another Doctor Who for you today.
Yeah. We
kind of know what's coming.
we got a hint. And yes. So
I'm still not going to allow you to look at the title, though.
Fine. That's fine. After the 11th hour was, kind of introducing everything, and it was like really wild and kind of doing all these different things. It was more of a, I'm not saying relaxed, but it was a more level episode.
The old, it's usually the Doctor, the new Doctor's second story is the one where you get more of an idea of what they're going to be like. Because in the first one, they're sort of getting started and you're introducing new characters. Yeah. And in our case, we've got a new showrunner as well. Everything's being introduced. Yeah. The second story is really... Right, this is what it's more representative, maybe, of what it's going to be like than the first one. Yeah,
and now we're just kind of in it.
Yeah. You ready?
Yes! Sure, yeah. Starting off already with air raid. The light from the TV kind of helps a little bit.
The TV is our lighting.
Yeah. That's the secret way. I'm surprised that they're back so soon, to be honest, because it wasn't that long ago that we last saw them.
It'd have been 2 years.
Okay, well in that sense, yes.
By Mark Gatiss.
Ooh.
Yeah, you good?
Mark Gatiss has not done one in ages. What was
Idiot's Lantern was the last one he wrote.
Oh, wow.
Winston Churchill. You rang.
Yes. For once, the phone box was used as such.
I have something to show you.
I wonder what it could be. Well, why does this look familiar?
Rose is just up there.
Yep. Okay.
I am your soldier.
Not the other thing. Not I am your servant.
I am your servant. Your identity is unknown. Perhaps I can clarify.
Yeah, I've never really paid attention to the thing just under the eye. But obviously, it's branded, I guess, as such.
The Cult of Skaro had little text which was supposed to be their names.
Yeah. And now they're fighting for the British.
Daleks, they're called Daleks.
That's Scottish genius too. Maybe you should listen to
Yeah, Doctor needs to capture up on all that. What was that?
Carrying files.
Oh.
But I know about the Daleks. Everything.
I
Well, remember, planets in the sky, you don't forget that. Tell me you remember the Daleks.
No.
Well, at the very least, the planets.
Listen to me, just listen. Now, the PM's been filling me in.
I can't exactly remember how they were in Power of the Daleks, other than the main kind of I am your servant motif. Well, I guess they were kind of like...
They needed power for their ship so that they could build more.
Yes.
I thought I detected a familiar cadence.
Yeah, there was something in it for them, yeah.
Stop this! What are you doing here? What do you want?
Do not require
Stop it! Kill me!
Be careful.
Please desist from striking me.
And you are the Daleks!
Oh,
Transmitting testimony now.
I guess the combination of Doctor and Daleks. Oh. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, evidently not. Oh, what? Come on. Well, that's a twist.
I was
Yeah.
What do you expect us to do now?
Well, you just lost your main secret weapons, so...
They just turned against you, yeah. There's going to be quite a few of them in that base, right? Probably do so.
Well, maybe they all were beamed up, along with those two.
We can't get a proper fix though.
Ah.
Wait, I wouldn't have you. Card is self-destructing. You know what that means.
Wait.
Spirit, you will go with it.
Card is bang bang, Daleks, boom.
Sure.
Good boy.
One ship survived.
You fell back from the
Okay,
top. Yeah,
sure.
crippled.
Like, at this point, I accept the Daleks are just going to turn up anywhere.
One of the progenitor devices.
No. What are you doing?
He's not afraid to use. Whoa. Okay. Ah. It's like the one from Remembrance, is it? Oh, and a blue one. And an orange one. Okay, there. Getting all the colours. Alright.
Swallow her in the mud. And the awful misery of it
Is this a Blade Runner situation?
all. What am I? What do you want to say?
What's it? It's a hypersonic flight. Some kind of missile.
It isn't a fireworks party, Miss Bond.
Tactical fireworks.
Of what?
We could send something up there.
A tactical Catherine wheel.
Oh wow, they're even like kind of extended at the back as well.
Don't mess with me, sweetheart.
Oh, I'll block your vision. But he just sticks it there. Yeah.
He used the jam to glue it on.
Alright, it's a damage doctor, but I promise tea.
Oh. That explains it.
No tea, Harry.
But no tea.
Yes! And that was literally Genesis. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I guess they got to space. Yeah. I was comparing End of Time to Star Wars, but this literally has red and green lasers in space. Yep.
We've had that in Day of the Daleks before.
Oh,
the red
have we?
and green lasers for the Daleks versus versus
Oh, like the
rebels.
outside battles.
Yeah. Although the Day of the Daleks animation was probably also made after Star Wars. So, yeah.
What year was
Not the the Day of the Daleks updated CGI.
Oh,
effects.
yeah.
Voice of Danny Boy, Mark Gatiss.
Oh, is it?
In his own episode.
I'm not stupid, mate. You just played your last card.
Mate. Look, he's been fighting him so long, he's just like casually.
Deception
Yeah.
second nature to you. There isn't just a CFO in your
At this point, they're work colleagues.
Yeah.
There's no time. You have to return to Earth now. Over.
I'm sure after a few episodes I'll appreciate the TARDIS design. But it just feels so different in this one due to how it's lit. What? Oh, here we go. Oh! I was wondering what that like humanoid thing was. Oh, wait.
Got away from me again.
My division.
They always seem to.
My mind is clear.
Well, now it's just a matter of waiting.
You did it. You stopped the bomb. Doctor?
Just didn't do anything.
Wait, what? Did you do anything?
He didn't stop the bomb. He didn't even stop
No.
London. He bought him time, I guess. You did that, Amy. Actually.
You shall.
It's so brilliant to deal with my dear friend here.
Yes, well done, Doctor. You did it.
I mean, he was on the Dalek ship.
Yeah, that's what I said. He bought them time.
Yeah, okay.
I still have a water run, Miss Potter.
Prime Minister.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, what year would this have been then?
The palace and some falls again.
43, 44, 45,
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm always worried about the Daleks.
It'll take time though, won't it? I mean, there's still not many of them.
For a long
They've
time.
got to build themselves up.
You've never seen them before, and you should have done. You should.
Yes. I was kind of hoping we'd see that again. Okay.
That was Victory of the Daleks.
Right. Okay.
Go
Yeah.
and have some time. Go and put the bin out.
Yes. Yes. I'll
And then come
definitely. I'll definitely have a pensive bin putting out moment. Oh.
4.5 for
Ah! It's too bright. A green 4 with a
green
strike
4.
through it. With a strike through it.
That's
Accidentally
interesting.
at the
I
last
didn't pick up on any sort of lowish score from you whilst we were watching it, but you've clearly maybe thought about it and...
I don't know about... I mean, it's more strange than anything.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, just the... Just like the... I think just the kind of story progression is kind of weird. Like, like especially when they got to the point where the planes were in space, I was trying to think, wait, how did they
Well,
do that?
yes, I thought you might.
Yeah.
That's a thing that a lot of people pick up on. I think it's supposed to be that Bracewell has adapted Dalek technology
Right.
so that they can fly in space and
Yeah.
do that. It's not the clearest.
No, and I think that was kind of the problem, as I was trying to think it through. It's like, okay, so the story was that the Daleks were kind of, they wanted the Oblivion continuum, you know, like, it seemed like there was a lot of stuff in it, but it was kind of,
A lot of left
a bit
turns.
incoherent.
A lot of left turns and you end up spinning in circles.
Is that meant to be?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
Left turn is like, you know, a thing that you say when something comes out of nowhere. You know,
Yeah.
the story takes a left turn and spinning in circles. So I mixed my metaphors there, but they're still related.
Okay. Yeah.
A few left turns, spinning
Yeah.
in circles.
And yeah, a lot of it was just kind of like, yeah, I mean, it's obviously set in World War II, but it is definitely more so about the Daleks and their plan to, like, create new Daleks, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, they made, like, a whole big deal out of that, and, like, the big reveal, but yeah, I didn't think these new Daleks, they just seem kind of off to me, like,
Okay.
they're...
You're not the
They
only one
look-
to think that.
They look kind of cheap, you know. Like
Yeah.
Kind of the simple, like the simple kind of flat colours and just the weird design of it. Like it looked.
I will say, I don't think the design is terrible. I think that the older one, or the ones that they destroyed here, are better.
Yeah, like that's the thing. When they're on screen together, it's like I was thinking that felt like a step down.
Yeah, I agree that it compared to those, I don't think they're the worst. I think they're directed pretty badly.
Oh, like
They're very
the way they're-
brightly lit. You know, it's the classic Doctor Who problem that we have, where the villain is just brightly lit, and you can see just how plastic and costumey it is. You know, Terminus has this problem. Lots of Fifth Doctor and Sixth Doctor era has that same problem. Yeah, I don't think it's a well-directed episode.
Yeah, maybe that is why. Maybe that was part of it. You know, I mean, because Mark Gatiss wrote this one, and I liked the ones he did previously. So Idiot's Lantern, Unquiet Dead.
Yeah.
You know, I quite like those, but here it just didn't come through as well. You know, like I don't know. There were parts of it I kind of found entertaining, like the Doctor with the jammy dodge. Like I was kind of.
There's some good bits. I agree.
There were some decent bits, but it just wasn't as. Yeah, it wasn't as kind of strong as the last ones at the end, I think. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was kind of, it's just more kind of, strange than anything, I think. I mean, I was kind of bouncing between a 4 and a 5, so which is why I kind of went with the green, but that's, but it's kind of in that kind of middle-ish area.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I mean, I mean, it was at the very least just interesting to see where it was going, but but yeah, it was kind of a bit incoherent, and it yeah, I don't really know if like. Yeah, I guess the story just kind of was a bit more on the lighter side, I guess.
Yeah, obviously we had a lot of callbacks to Power of the Daleks.
Yeah.
I am your
Yeah.
soldier.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah,
same intonation.
Definitely. Exactly, yeah. That was kind of only in the beginning, though, while the Daleks were Bracewell's Ironsides.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's that whole thing as well.
Well, it's similar, in the sense that they're also trying to convince the humans that they're harmless and they're working for them, and they turn out to they have this ulterior motive.
Yeah.
There was also some references to evil of the Daleks. When the Doctor says this will be the final end of the Daleks, that's kind of what he says in Evil of the Daleks. We'll get onto it. Spoilers.
We haven't seen
We
that.
do actually have the animation here.
Yeah, but
we've not watched it yet.
Yeah, we should do that soon.
We will hopefully watch this on the channel soon.
Yeah.
We've just been very, very busy, and it's hard to sort of do other stuff other than just the 2 series that we're doing right now. But we'll find some time to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what else I can say about this. It looked alright. I mean, aside from the Daleks, like the kind of the like on Earth.
Yeah, I think I agree with what you're saying. You're saying the sort of World War II bunker aspect of it.
Yeah,
really good.
like that looked fine, but yeah.
Big BBC and the historicals, they're good at them. However, the Dalek spaceship is so poor. I don't know if you like sort of have
which
image.
part of it, the outside or the inside?
The inside.
Yeah, it didn't really think about it. It wasn't really. Yeah, it just didn't really cross my mind because it was.
I don't want to.
Yeah, get up on your phone. I mean, on the outside it looked.
Oh yeah, it's
like,
the same as
as usual. But yeah, the inside very, very bright, kind of empty.
It looks like there's like rooms that are gyms and they've got mirrors of like all around.
Yeah.
It looked like that. It looked like a basement gym that you might go to.
Right, now you're gonna show me this and I'll maybe agree.
It literally just looks like the basement of a. It looks like a nightclub with all the lights on.
During the day.
During the day. Look at that. It looks like they just went into the BBC basement.
Yeah. Oh, and on the top as well. Yeah.
You can just see like the lights and like the walls, and it's like, why is it just you know what I mean? It's like they just cleared out some storage
and they put the door there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing I kind of remember.
It looks like a music video. I'll put this picture up. You know what I mean? It's kind of directed like a music video. This is where you'd see like a rock band playing, just a big empty room. You know?
I can absolutely see that.
Some of the camera movements as well, like panning across.
Who was the director?
Andrew Gunn. It's the same as they did the last one. I think it's one of the worst directing we've seen in the new series is this episode.
Well. Again, as I said, maybe that played a part in my kind of
I think it did.
Of it.
I really do think so. I don't think the script is terrible, although there's some definitely
I think it's
bad parts to it. A lot of bad parts to it.
I think it's the weakest that Mark Gatiss has done at this point, which again, there's bits where he shines through, but mostly it's if it hadn't been written by Mark Gatiss, then maybe I would have. I don't know. But I don't want to say that because anyone's capable of.
Or something, maybe.
I don't know. Just when I heard his name, it's like, oh, okay, we've not heard from him in a while.
Yeah.
And of course, because we've brought him up and even seen him in things before.
He's
so,
he's a big player in the Doctor Who world.
Yeah. No, he didn't write Lazarus Experiment.
No, he was in Lazarus. He played Lazarus.
Yeah, but he didn't write it.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know. Yeah, again, I don't know at this point if I'd say it was like a bad episode or kind of just meh, but like, I don't know. It was just kind of weird watching it, and I mean, but I mean, it's kind of interesting at least.
No.
Yeah.
And for me, the really big problem that I have, and is the main reason I've given it a low score,
Aside from the directing.
Honestly, the directing and some of the weird script elements together, I would probably have given it maybe a 6 or a 7.
Wow.
But the one thing that's really brought it down is Winston Churchill.
Right.
Because last episode we had this brilliant take on capitalism, this really brilliant metaphor, and now we've got the Doctor literally being busy mates with a fascist. How? How did this happen? It's so uncomfortable for me to watch this.
I actually have a thought, because I mentioned Empty Child. That, and I rewatched that, and that kind of had a, like, in the Doctor Dances, the Doctor was like saying to, was it whatever her name is, the girl, like, basically saying, like, you're going to be okay, Britain's going to, win the war and all that. So, there's like definitely there's like interesting kind of, it's interesting comparing it to that, because it's both kind of like...
Yeah, that's I don't mind, because you're reassuring someone
I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, here it's like, kind of, the Doctor is like specifically with, with Winston Churchill.
With a really terrible sexist, misogynist, racist, and be like, "Yay, buddy!" Come on. I don't know. It's a really warped view of history, I think. Any other... Like, pick a good historical figure. Come on. It's, especially after last week, it's not on, really.
Last week, yeah.
Yeah, it's really not on. It just seems to go against everything that the character of the Doctor stands for.
Yeah, we have to watch it now. Yeah.
I have to watch it again.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say as well that it didn't really feel... Like, the World War II setting in general just kind of felt like a backdrop.
Yeah,
like they didn't do anything with it. Oh yeah,
I did a bit. The lights, turning on the lights with the blitz.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I'm just kind of thinking back to it. Like like comparing it to Empty Child and Doctor Dances. Like maybe it's I guess it's like that line of giving hope to people in a dark situation, and then kind of like. I guess the patriotic angle is I'm just thinking over how that's handled, and like where do you kind of find that balance of I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not like
it's Nancy in that is not Winston Churchill.
No.
There's your balance.
Yeah, they're it's like the two extremes. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. It's definitely stuff to think over.
And also, and at the end, something that really bugged me this time, and I don't know if I spotted it ever before, because I don't think I've watched this in ages, was the Doctor saying, I've removed all the Dalek tech, you're not allowed to use this, using any Dalek tech, you're not allowed to, it'll win you the war, you're not allowed to do that. Apart from this robot who's a super genius and made of... You can have that though. But nothing.
And they like say, and they kind of like hint to him to like live his dreams or something.
Yeah, it's like as if Winston Churchill's not just going to. Obviously, in real history, he doesn't. But in this history, he would absolutely, tear apart Bracewell and use that tech for whatever. So I feel like the Doctor's like lost, like. Not thinking straight in this one. I don't know.
I don't know. It's
he does nothing. He does nothing. Is the Doctor pretty useless? Amy saves the day. Danny boy.
Again.
Yeah, again. Danny boy. Amy. It's Amy's suggestion in the first place, isn't it, to use Bracewell to make the special Spitfires? So really, it's all Amy.
Wait, Spitfires are the
planes.
The planes, yeah, and it's interesting that I compared it to Star Wars, because Star Wars would have been inspired by like World War II kind of like aircraft and all that.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's like
it's
the
come
reverse.
full circle.
Yeah, to this very specific episode.
Yeah,
of Doctor Who.
Yeah, that's what Star Wars was leading up to all along.
Oh, right, that's it.
We will continue with the next episode.
Yeah, we definitely will. Yes.
Outro.